Good morning, hello and welcome back. It might not be morning where you are, but it's still morning where I am, so good morning. And we're playing as Korea in the Sweet Choson Turtles campaign. Thank you, by the way. I think someone in Twitch chat, like every time I'm about to start a new cut, a new episode, if someone just feels like, you know, just casually mentioning the name of the stream, or the name of the campaign, that'd be great. Because then I won't forget what it's called. For some reason, I just can't get that first adjective in my head. I keep trying to call it like Salty Chosen Turtles or Happy Turtles. That's probably why. I had a campaign in Stellaris called Happy Turtles. Right. So things don't look great right now, 2.3 ducats, but keep in mind we're spending 9 to root out corruption at the moment. We could still try to make money by getting our army black flagged and something like that. I think we should, actually. It's probably better than drill. Let's not do it with... Actually, the whole army can be used because we have... I'm actually going to keep the artillery back and let's drill the artillery. Let's drill with some of the troops. We'll have this guy... We'll have tow drill and we'll send this 10 stack up into Ming's land. I actually completely forgot we have free military access through Ming yesterday. So we can easily get black flagged. I had to do... I boat... Like black flagged myself with boats down there. Also, there's another method of black flagging that I forgot you can use. Did you know you can do this as a trick to get black flagged? Go find a small country like Champa, make them like you, ask them for fleet basing, and then dock your transports in their land while you don't have military access. Your boats have the right to go into their port, but your army doesn't have the right to be there, so they, one day after arriving, get black flagged. Can I not sell more institution? I could, possibly. We can only offer it to our ally, but it's better to offer it to him than to not. I mean, for sure. Might as well make some money. Also, is there anyone else that wants to be our ally? Ashikaga still wants to. I think we just kind of keep that relationship not that way. We can start our golden era. We have a large city, we've embraced the Renaissance, it's everywhere, we've humiliated a rival. Is there any reason that you can think of why we should not do this now? I think we want to snowball our strength. We could wait for the next war. We could do that just to get a few extra years out of it, but either the next war or the next time that we do a major dev push. And someone in chat, Jimmy, yes, we'll wait for corruption to come down. We'll wait for stuff. Jimmy needs to remember, okay? As far as the Splendor bonus, the adaptive combat train was not particularly effective here. We probably just want to take higher developed colonies now, just so we have it. That, or we could take the claims bordering claims, and then we could go murder, like, say, Ryukyu. He's a tributary under Ming, so are we, but we could fabricate claims all the way down to him and actually, you know, expand. I think that's better than higher developed colonies right now, honestly. Let's take this. And let's start spying on Ashikaga so we can get that claim on Mr. Ryukyu. Yeah, well, there's a tactical reason to hold off on the Golden Era. We will launch it very soon. It's not like these criteria are going to go away. We'll always be able to launch it, so we can just fire it whenever we think it's the right time. So we'll go from our province of Jeju, or here we can go claim on Satsuma, claim on Ryukyu. So we need to spy on both right now. Roughly the same rate. Let's switch over to this. Let's get military access through you. How are we gonna get a claim on Ryukyu? Okay. I don't know how. I guess it's really easy to just like miss this. I feel like every time I do this this tactic, people are always surprised. There are 2 lines on this age bonus. The first one and the name of the age bonus are kind of good, but the real advantage is the second benefit. It says, transfer subject allows transfer subject peace treaty at half cost. That's cool. But the much, much more impactful thing is allow claims bordering claims. That's why I usually take that reform, or that age bonus, because it makes it so that if you have a claim, it's essentially treated like it's your own province. So for example, I could claim this, and then because I have a claim there, I can then claim this, and then I can claim this, and then this, and then I can claim whatever the heck I want. You know? Yes, we will sell Renaissance. Thank you. 0.31 whole ducats a month. Holy smokes. Okay, we'll cancel military access here. Get black flag, see if we can find some schmuck to give us some cash so we can build some things. Who is at war? Baluchistan's currently attacking Mewar. Mewar's pretty big. Let's go see if he wants to hire some troops right before he loses. He has too many loans. Okay. Baluchistan is allied to Sirhind. Sirhind's in the war. He's a secondary participant. Sirhind would give us 31 monies. That's not great. Cusco. What the hell's Cusco? That's in like the New World, right? Bengali conquest. Bengal's doing some stuff over here. Bengal usually has good money. Bengal, give me money. Nice. 76 ducats. I feel like I need to over-explain this tactic again now as well, because people keep asking questions. We black flagged using the return province exploit, and because we're black flagged, we can rent out condottieri to anyone that we have land access to, because they think we can march to their capital, so therefore they'll buy our troops and we just, you know, take their money. We could go help them, but I don't actually want to do that. Barracks in our capital could be nice for just a little bit more manpower recovery. Workshops, 0.76 ducats a month if we make one in our capital. In the totally fat sandwich province. That's a pretty spectacular return. Yeah, I think we'll, you know, do that. Just, you know, casual 0.76 ducats a month. That's very impactful. Is Korea really good at generating production income? Yeah, definitely. Korea has, they've got construction costs minus 10, which helps out with building manufactories, and they've got production efficiency plus 10, and just the fact that they've got like tech cost minus 5 and idea cost minus 10. Whenever I see these major discounts to monarch point costs that everyone has to pay, the way that translates is you'll have a lot of monarch points. You'll have extra monarch points, which means you'll do a lot of development, which means you'll produce a lot of goods. So by all means, yes, Korea is very good at generating very high production income. Especially if you go economic, which I would like to go economic at some point. But most likely, our next ID group, third ID group, will be a military group, and then the fourth ID group will either be expansion to go nuts with colonization, or quite likely, I would like to, I think economic fourth would be awesome. It would be really good. How was the war? We totally won. Just like we won the first war. Except that we actually won... Yeah, let's do that. I guess we're basically now in a holding pattern until we hit the point cap on on dip, and then we've got to. You want admin points this time? Okay, that's totally fine. We were waiting for prosperity to come back here, and then we were going to dev the coastline a little bit more. Ask for money. PP shrinking? Yeah, there's nothing we can do though. We only have one valid rival, so once it falls below 50, I'm going to pull the privateers off of the Dagirin node, and we'll go back to protecting trade in Nippon. And we'll just abandon the idea, because we can't get above 50, unfortunately. Although, if we satisfy more age bonuses, that would do it. That'll give us 3 power projection. We could colonize something on a different continent, that would give us 3 power projection. How's God Babby? God Babby is ruler Babby. He's 26. King Oh My God Babby the First of House Yi. Yi! We no longer have the ahead of time bonus to trade efficiency and yearly corruption reduction. But again, rather than taking this tech, we should do the idea group first to get the 14% extra discount. If there was innovativeness to gain, I would definitely take the tech. But without the innovativeness gain, I don't think it's worth it. I'd rather just be behind. Rename Gangjikyung to something else for its bad behavior. Which one? There's so many of them. Look at this. There's Gangji, Yongjiong, Gangjong. Can't pronounce these things, man. Rename it to Gangnam style? Gundam style? I'm just going to disable these alerts so that I stop trying to check on them. Looks like we are in a position where we should be ready to attack Ryukyu. Ryukyu is probably going to have a decent army, actually, because he is an AI, and we're on very hard. So yeah, he's got 8 troops. How many transports do we have? 9. We should probably build a couple more transports just so we can invade him well. I mean, he's only on Tech 5, so we could probably take him. But best to be efficient with it, right? All right, so here's that claims bordering claims thing. We'll fabricate on Satsuma. Is there anyone else we want to go after claims bordering claims wise? I would like to like maybe vassalize Korchin. We have a core here that doesn't actually count for claims bordering claims. I could fabricate on Ming. It's kind of dumb because we're going to get permanent claims at some point. Isn't that interesting how you lose your claim when you have a core? You can't have a claim on your core. Ooh, Diplo point cap, yeah. Thank you. We actually can go slightly above because of our corruption, but... Okay, so we don't have prosperity here. Is there another state where we can push something to 12? Let's just follow the coastline and look at this number here. So, 62, 62, 52, 49. We're looking for ones that are... Okay, so that one, maybe. Young at 6. 54 cost is slightly higher. There's a 45, but it's already above 12. There's a 45, already above 12. Already above 12, 12. 47, that looks like maybe the best one. And then there's 44, but it's already above 12. So, yeah, it looks like Haiji is the next one. Why not? Why not to start colonization game already? We're not really actually in a strong economic position at the moment. I mean, we could start trying to colonize. If we take Taiwan, it's going to piss Ming off because he's going to want it at some point. I think he even has like a mission for it or something. Plus, we want to actually go in this direction. Gangyang is with the nobles. Yeah, but we didn't have we don't have a general hired anymore, so they're not actually not dangerous now. So, plus again, I don't want to take any ideas until we absolutely have to. Development or take the idea. I'd rather do the development, honestly. I want to make sure we get the whole coastline to 12. Let's switch to dev cost. Let's do the burghers. I want to grant them 2 more provinces. I'm going to grant him this one. Influenced by 7.8, influenced by 8.5. 7.8 plus 8.5 plus 78.8 is still less than 100, so safe-ish. Temporarily puts them above 60, which gives us the extra 10% dev cost discount. And if we're going to start doing a little bit more dev, do we want to just trigger this now? I think we should just do this now. I think we do it now. Waiting for the next war would be nice, but no. I want it now. It does put us at the point cap, technically, because corruption, but we weren't above it, so we're not losing any points. Suwon only costs 25 to develop. Which is also coastal, but it is already above 12, so it's less priority then. Okay, that's one more at 12. This one is definitely prosperous. It's not the cheapest, but it's pretty good. Okay, we're still missing these 3. This is an island, so it can't spawn the institution. So it's just 3 more provinces, and this state doesn't have prosperity yet, so we'll hold off a little bit longer. Unfortunately, the burghers won't be loyal, so I guess it doesn't make any difference. I can't keep the burghers loyal long enough. Unless we get super lucky. No. Or if we dev burgher land. Dev cost here is 42, 52. Let's do dev cost in this state. Owned by the nobles. It's actually kind of an okay thing. It's going to make them happier. There's one more at 12, and then there were 2. I want to see if maybe I can just keep the burghers loyal long enough. Suwon. Is that? It's not owned by the burghers, right? God, that's so cheap to develop, though. And we still have 21 years, so I can't pass this up. This is just amazingly cheap. No, corruption, though. Keep forgetting we have corruption. Damn it! Could have done so much better. I'm still gonna do like 4 clicks, just because I want to, because it's just so good, you know. Where'd all the corruption come from? From our little accident where we, you know, went super deeply in debt for no reason at all. No reason. Doing the development is actually making it more expensive to root out corruption. Hopefully Riku still has no allies. Yeah, it's very difficult for him to get allies in the first place, so. Okay, how long on the ships? I think we wait for those 2 ships, then we'll do the war. Let's keep drilling for a little bit. We're losing money because of the root out corruption. We're losing money because of all the state maintenance being on. So I had a funny thought when I was waking up this morning. And I hope that it's not racist. I don't think it's racist. It's just funny. Also, I don't think it's Korean, but I have a special name for this guy. So that's not racist. What are you talking about? He doesn't even exist. I mean, come on. I name my babies that are bad, like, you know, balcony accident or whatever. In this case, we're playing in Asia, so it's an Asian pun. Something wrong. No, of course he wasn't even F-worthy. He was horrible. Alright, on the off chance that we can actually continue our claim chain, let's get claims on these guys as well. This would be multiple claims to get through, but Donghai we could also try to get a claim on. I still have a fairly large spy network against this guy. Go back to Jiangsu and claim some more stuff. It's not racist. It was a Saturday Night Live like skit, and it's been on all kinds of comics stuff. Exactly. I remember distinctly a very prominent video where some like newscaster was reading off the names of the. That's where it's from, actually. Is like a newscaster talking about an airplane crash and the names of the pilots, and I think it was like, "Holy crap, something wrong." And something else. We've chosen wisely a skill 3 Morale of Navies guy who is half price. Okay, that's pretty affordable for 3 extra monarch points. I would rather scale back corruption slightly and hire him. Yeah, we're gonna lose a trade efficiency bonus as well, but I'll pay for half price level 3. That potentially gives us free stab, so that's the primary motivator for that, is the possibility for stability. Gaining stab would be like free admin points right now. Okay, I am going to take a short break here. As always, thank you for watching. 133. We can't kill this one, sadly. I guess instead of oh my god, Babby, it'll just be like, oh look, Babby.
Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
It's, you know, we're not as excited about him, but If my PP is too low, then that means it's time to stop privateering, because there's nothing we can do. Oh, F, I can't believe we've done this. Radaron, just giving something back to my favorite streamer. Also, that wasn't racist, it was funny. Good, I agree, thank you. Cheers, man, thank you. Appreciate your support. Cottage industry. The Neo-Confucian Reformers estate, also known as the Burghers, gets mad, but we gain 3 base production in 3 base production over 3 provinces. Or we can get local tax modifier, local unrest. They gain influence. It's manageably close to 100, and that loyalty would be really convenient. 3 dev clicks is like worth like maybe 100 monarch points right now. I'd rather keep them happy. So we can continue to do stuff to them, like, you know, ask for massive amounts of money. And then use that money to build buildings. All right, cool. Take a short break here. I'll be back in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.